We feel the difference deep in our bones. Deep in our bones. And we want everyone to know we are Isana, changing the world. Feel like you love it, having you heard. We dream of a place for all humans to be healthy and happy for life. Futures upon us, we are Isana. Year after year we grew, going forth with the power of truth. Now it's changing lives, one person at a time. Waiting for you, and there's nothing we can do. The healthiest family, and there's nothing we can do. Whoa. We are Usana, changing the world. Feel like you love it, having you heard. We dream of a place for all humans to be healthy and happy for life. Futures upon us, we are the sunlight. Nation to nation we go, making the whole world our home. Now together we're standing, one big family, united and strong. We are Usana, we're changing the world. We live like we love it, having you heard. We are Usana, the healthiest family. We are Usana, the healthiest family on earth, on earth. We are Usana, changing the world. Feel like we love it, having you heard. We dream of a place for all humans to be healthy and happy for life. Futures upon us, we are the sunlight.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of our Your Health and USANA. I am Nina Dia Cordon, one of the corporate pharmacists for USANA Philippines. And magandang umaga sa ating lahat, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and all over the world if you are here today. No? So it's morning here in the Philippines. And let me know first, nasaan po kayo ngayon? Type in our chat box your current location because I myself, I'm based in Davao City. So let me know first sa ating mga participants. So we have already 60 participants in this training. And if you want to share our training or poster or Zoom link, you can do so. No? Let your family or your friends or your downlines associates know about this training because I'm not going to be the one to do the discussion later, but we have a special guest to do that. Ayan. So I can see now your replies. So we have from Dubai, Manila, Bukidnon, KSA, Cebu, Maayong Buntag, Indang Cavite, Parañaque. Hello, good morning. And to all of our participants na ngayon, no, na hindi pa makapag-type sa kanilang mga locations because maybe some of you are still in the office, you're working, or you are busy preparing breakfast for your family. Good morning. And to all of our Usana Philippines, wherever you are right now, good morning po sa inyong lahat. Ayan. And this morning, we're going to talk about skincare. Because, of course, skincare is for everyone, so both men and women. No? So this morning, we have a guest speaker to do that. And she's going to talk about skin physiology and our light complexion serum. And while she's discussing her topic, I would like to ask our Filipino Isana associates to participate actively. No? So if you have something like insights or maybe you're amazed of what she's discussing, you can let her know by interacting in our chat box. And later on, if she's done doing those discussions, we can ask questions. We can entertain questions, no, para sa kanya. And yes, you can send her any of your messages, questions, or clarifications, no, sa kanyang mga na-discuss. Ayan, so huwag na natin patagalin to. No? So, huwag na natin patagalin to. Let me introduce our guest speaker for this morning. So, Kejun has been showing her leadership in the development of supplement, food, and personal care products for almost 25 years. And she holds a degree in pharmacology from Showa Pharmaceutical University in Japan. And guess what? She is a licensed pharmacist, just like me and the rest of my co-pharmacists in Usana Philippines. And she leads Usana's skincare product formula development, collaborating with a leading skincare manufacturing company in Japan. Because she is a Japanese woman and successfully launched the Celavive skincare line globally in 2018. She successively formulated, developed, and launched the Celavive Extensions line facial scrub in 2019, followed and by the launch of the brand new Celavive Brightening Series, in which one of those brightening products she will be discussing later in 2020, and this was highly anticipated by many markets, including the Philippines. And in this year, the Celavive Radiant Facial Oil is going to launch globally. And are you excited about our Celavive Radiant Facial Oil? I believe everyone is excited about that. And Cajun continues developing skincare products, working closely with the marketing department to meet more personalized and market-driven product needs. And she also upgraded the women's supplement called Estro Pro in 2019, which specifically targets women aged 40 and above. And the revamped product was designed to better meet customers' expectations, such as smaller tablet size and reduced number of tablets to intake daily. And one of our most important missions today is to support our manufacturing team in producing Celavive in-house. To succeed in this mission, of course, she has been working over the last 6 months on the formulas and production methods required for scaling up production as well as reviewing raw materials needed to meet our requirements. And another of our important roles is to provide scientific training on Celavive to local markets. And that's why she's here with us today. And she is also a cosmetic formulation chemist certified by the Institute of Personal Care Science in Australia. And our guest speaker is a member of New York Society of Cosmetic Chemists and American Oil Chemists Society. So, my dear Yasana Philippines family, let's welcome all the way from Salt Lake City, Utah, Director of Product Development under Research and Development Department. Let's welcome Cajun Paul. Hello, Cajun. Good morning.
Hi, thank you, Nina. Thanks for introduction. I'm so
How are
happy
you?
to. Very good. I'm happy to meet you guys, and let's talk about the Usana,
Yes.
product today. And I'm very excited to start.
It's good to see you back. And, you're one of our regular trainers from Salt Lake City, and our participants really look forward to your trainings. So I think they're also excited this morning. So let her know, guys, if you want to send messages to Tejan, you can direct your messages to her because we have disabled our public messages.
Yes, that would be great. Okay, well then, shall we start?
Yes, you may.
Yeah, light complexion serum. I'm using it too. Okay.
That's
Okay,
great.
I'm gonna share that my PowerPoint. Let's see.
You can still see the notes.
Yeah, I know. I have to excuse this. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So this is for all of our participants. If you have any question about our product, this is our product. Today, the product highlight is our light complexion serum. So if you have anything that you want to ask from Tejan, you can do so.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we're gonna start slideshow, and
Okay.
let's see. Here we go. Do you see that?
Yeah, it's working now.
Okay.
I think you can start now your presentation.
I'm sorry. It takes time, but I don't want to waste everybody's time at this point, so we're gonna start it. Okay.
Okay, take it away, Tejan.
Yeah, thank you. So last year, I think we introduced this new skincare line. We have a three product, but today we are going to talk about specifically this light complexion serum. This is a great product for you guys to try. I hope you guys already tried. If not, after this seminar, I really want you to run to buy it and try it and see how it goes. So first, I want to talk about, excuse me, um, the skin physiology. This is a general information for you guys to understand how cosmetics works. So this is, excuse me, the skin profile. From you can see that skin profile. The skin is composed of three layers. And the first layer is called epidermal layer. Let me see if I can do light, laser light here. Can you see this? This is epidermal layer. And then this is where the cosmetic ingredients actually works. And then top layer, this is called stratum corneum. And it's only 0.02 millimeter. It's like a food, saran wrap sheet thickness, but it is a very important role. It has a barrier function and it has the moisture retaining functions. This area is very important. And then the cosmetic ingredients, actually, you can see the ingredients name called glycerin and butyrene glycol, pentylene glycol, and gums, and sodium PCA. These are called a group of humectant. And humectant is actually gives you a moisturization, and also at the same time it delivers active ingredients into the skin epidermal layer, this layer. And then we have some technology. It's called liposome technology and nanocapsule technology and other innovative delivery system. Those system is expected actually deliver active ingredients a little bit farther down to the epidermal layers, bottom of epidermal layers. And then I want you to remember the cosmetic ingredients most likely is not going to go down further dermal layer, which has, this slide is just showing a very thin, but it's actually thicker than epidermal layers. And then it contains structural fiber like elastin and collagens, which gives you a flexibility of your skin. And then also they have the vessel, blood vessels, which distribute nutrients into the skin. And then this dermal layer also has nerve endings, to sensation, hot, cold, pains. But like I said, most likely cosmetic ingredients is not going to go down to dermal layers. However, there is a way, to deliver active ingredients by using this humectant and liposome nanocapsule technology. Also, like our cell signaling complex, which is contained in regular CeraVe product with the gray bottles and tubes. Those are supposed to activate, cell communications, which is happening in this dermal epidermal junction, which is right between the epidermal layer and dermal layers. It doesn't go into the dermal layer, but they send a signal messages to the bottom of the epidermal layer and then make things happen, in the dermal layers. But anyway, I just wanted to make sure, our skincare product is working on these epidermal layers. And then it works the way it's supposed to be by sending message to these dermal epidermal junctions. But first, we have to deliver the all active ingredients in the deeper epidermal layers. So that's kind of general information about skin physiology. And then, so this is, light complexion serum. That's what we are going to talk about tonight. What is this? Is, of course, brighten your skins and also make your skin tone even. But this is a very new approach to brightening mechanism. It's called optical illusion. What it does is, so please look at this Petri dish, 3 stories Petri dish. This is mimic layers of skin, epidermal layer here. So on the bottom of Petri dish, you can see dark, spot lumps, and this is supposed to be the bottom of epidermal layers, keratinocyte, which is making melanin pigments. And then second, the Petri dish, you can also see melanin pigments actually nicely dispersed in water. And then very top Petri dish, it's just the water. It doesn't contain any melanin pigment. It just, make sure compared to this melanin Petri dish and no melanin pigment in this Petri dish. So when you look at this 3 stories Petri dish from the side, you can see this 2 bottom. It shows the melanin. And then when you look at from the very top above, of course, no melanin at the top Petri dish, but you can see through it's all pigment here, like it's very visible. But once you shake, this Petri dish, it become invisible because it's nicely dispersed, so you cannot see it with your naked eyes. This is a kind of optical illusion, what we call. And then this light compression serum is using this optical illusion technology. It's kind of neat when you think about it. So that's Angelica actiloba root extract, this one. And that does this optical illusion. And then we have another two well-established, well-studied ingredients. They are licorice root extract and niacinamide. So licorice root extract is very much studied, and there are a bunch of in vitro, in vivo study to do. What they do is inhibit tyrosinase activities, which means that the melanin pigments is not going to be produced from the very beginning. There is a cascade, from tyrosine to the dopa-quinone, and then melanin pigments. But this licorice root extract actually block the very beginning, very first chemical reactions by inhibit tyrosinase. It's an enzyme to convert, from tyrosine to dopa and dopa-quinone. So there's no pigment synthesis occur. Also, licorice root extract actually helps, to anti-inflammation. So there is a anti-inflammation pathway, but this licorice actually inhibit, that pathway, so that it helps soothe, the skin inflammation as well. And then niacinamide is, of course, is very well-known brightening product substances. And then this one is in Korea, and I think Japan too. They use this ingredient, niacinamide, vitamin B3, some people call, they used only for actually a functional skincare product. A functional skincare product, which means government, Korean government, Japanese government recognize and approve the creams, certain creams. And this one actually claims, brightening skins. And then there's upper limit. We can formulate it in a product. I think it is 2% in Korea and 3% in Japan. But because of Korea allow only 2%, we formulated maximum, constant input dose, which is 2%, is formulated. So we really, really can expect, this light complexion serum is actually makes your skin tone brighter. But you have to remember, this product is very safe and for most people. So we don't want to add some kind of bleaching active ingredients like hydroquinone and kojic acid. It's really difficult ingredients by using many people in general. So I just want to make sure those ingredients are excluded. So it might take a little bit of time, but be patient. And in a clinical study, we saw as early as 2 weeks to 4 weeks, some people show the result, but most people takes, 3 to 6 months. So make sure this is a safe but very effective, product. So be patient and just continue to keep using this until you see the difference. Okay, so actually next one is the last slide. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, the slide frozen. Whoa, it stopped. Maybe should we wait or should we close and start it again? I have one more slide to talk tonight.
You can stop your share
Yeah.
screen and try it again.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay when you're live.
That happens.
That really happened.
But yeah, we're still frozen. We have to. Let's see why it's not working. I have to restart. I'm so sorry.
Do you want me to share the last slide of
Yeah.
your presentation? Is the last slide
Yeah.
right? Okay, let me share it for you. Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
So this is your last slide.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So can you see? Everyone can see that slide. I think. I hope.
Yes, they can see it.
All right. So let's use this slide. I apologize, but yeah. So I don't usually talk about the all ingredients in the product because it's kind of too much, and I don't think it's gonna help, to understand this product. But because today we are focusing on light complexion serum, I thought it might be maybe a good timing to talk about this with you guys, since you are very eager to learn this product. So remember when I said the first slide, there is a group of ingredients called humectant, and humectant is giving a moisturizing effect into your skin, but also deliver active ingredients, correct? So you can see all ingredients shaded by yellow. Can you see my arrow?
No, I can't see it.
You can't? Okay.
I can't.
Anyway, so from the top, butylene glycol and glycerin and pentylene glycol and deglycerin, and then you go down to the xanthan gum. So these five ingredients are actually humectant, and this is quite amazing actually. When you look at your skincare product, if you have something else more than some other product than CeraVe, you might see glycerin and butylene glycol, but you don't see 5 humectant. This is a very big difference actually. We want to make sure those active ingredients we introduced that is in the bold alphabet, niacinamide and licorice root extract and Angelica acutiloba root extract. Remember these three active ingredients I explained? So to deliver these 3 active ingredients, we use 5 different humectants, which is quite amazing to see. So we really want to deliver these active ingredients in the epidermal layer to the toward the bottom, so that the keratinocyte is affected by this active ingredients. So and then you can see the red bold ingredient names like glycosyl trehalose and sodium hyaluronate and glucosyl hesperidine, excuse me. These three ingredients is actually additional active ingredients to reinforce niacinamide and licorice root extract and Angelica actiloba root extract. So what they do is humectant, emollient, moisturizing, and then emulsifying, kind of functions. Glycosyl trehalose, a type of sugar, acts as a moisturizer and antioxidant from sun damage and chronological aging. And sodium hyaluronate, this one is, you have heard hyaluronic acid. This one is a water-soluble version, so it's a sodium salt. And a natural biological component found in the skin and other tissues in the human body. Excellent moisturizing effect, knowing as a natural moisturizing factor. We call NMF. Sodium PCA is also natural moisturizing effect, also work as a humectant. And then glucosyl hesperidine, and this one is hesperidine. This one is a bioflavonoid, come from the plant color, and to improve, dark complexion and blood circulation, and has antioxidant properties as well. So it's a good for under eye bags, and dark circles as well. So those three additional beneficial ingredients actually reinforce those three active ingredients: niacinamide, licorice, and Angelica root extract. So we have all 21 ingredients in this light complexion serum. We got active ingredients, additional beneficial ingredients, and then humectant, 5 humectants to deliver this all active ingredients. Very, very efficient. And then the rest of the ingredients are all helping build viscosity and improve, skin after feel, and also helping, preventing actually growth of microbial. And then other things is anti-irritant, agent. So anyway, out of 21, many actually of them are very active, ingredients, and then help to make this formula. It's very easy to spread and a nice feeling after you apply. The whole, formula is really, really ideal to me when we develop, this product. It's pretty amazing to see this formula actually can be accomplished. So that's all I have for this light complexion serum tonight. But I'll take questions if you have any thing you don't understand. But I can't talk about the disease, related to questions. That's what I was told for compliance issues. So please allow me not to talk about that kind of discussion.
Okay, so I guess Adrian is done with her discussion on light complexion serum. And yes, what I've learned from June is that there are 5 different humectants found in our light complexion serum. And I was thinking what makes it different from the rest of those serums
Mhm.
in the market. It's that
Mhm.
like when we have 5 humectants, it can not just spread into the epidermal layer of the skin, but it will go deeper into those different layers so that the
Mhm.
effect would be
Mhm.
better. Am I right, Cajun?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So, surprisingly, if you don't have a right humectant delivery system, uh, most active ingredients just sit on your surface of skin. That doesn't help, you know.
Yes.
That's why, especially for this type of product, we wanted to make sure those active ingredients are surely deliver into the bottom, you know, of epidermal layers. Um, yeah, so it's quite technology actually and tested, you know. Um, so I really want everyone to enjoy, you know, the product. And like I said, this is not just brightening, but also moisturizer. So if you wanna make your skin tone even, and then also moisturizing, and if you use this product in the daytime, I want to make sure you wear SPF, you know, sunscreen as well. In the evening, you don't have to, of course, but recommend use nitro gel or night cream
Mm-hmm.
just to make sure it's capped, you know, the all active ingredients.
Mm-hmm. All
Yeah.
right. So thank you so much, Kejun. And so I'm reading right now some questions from our participants, and let me read it for you. So we
So
have here a question. So can I use both the vitalizing serum and light complexion serum at the same time?
mm, yeah, that's a good question. Sometimes, well, of course, you know, we recommend both because vitalizing serum has completely different functions. It's a tightening and also, you know, uh, make your skin flexible, you know, and lifting, tightening, you know. So if you use that and then brightening serum, that works at both, you know, double functions, tightening and brightening. So both, you know, we recommend it. But if you wear too much both, I think it's very too much. So you might want to reduce, you know, that amount you use. So that helps, you know, you don't have to get so much stuff on your face.
Mm-hmm. Can you recommend what specific time of the day that they can use the light complexion serum or the vitalizing serum? Is there
Yeah,
any
so
specific time of the day or night that they can use that?
no, they're supposed to use 2 times a day, and that's our clinical study shows. So I really want you to try in the morning after cleansing, of course, and then before you go to bed, you know, twice a day, and
Twice a day. Mm-hmm.
that's the clinical dose, you know, we match, you know, to
Mm-hmm.
that. Yeah.
Okay. And so we have another question here, Kejun. Is there any harm in using whitening products? Because we know that our melanin, it serves as a protection from the UV light that we get from the sun or from the light bulbs, the mobile screen, and the laptop screens that we have. What can you say about that? That is there any harm to it when we use these whitening or brightening products?
No, like I said, this brightening product, active ingredients, is not like a UV sensitive, you know. So it's not aggravating your skin by exposing to UV radiation. But you know, I want to make sure when you're using brightening product, your skin gets really sensitive in many cases. That's why you have to wear UV protections. So day also, day cream. That's what we recommend.
Okay, so Thank you so much, Adrian. And for this one, we have a question: why made in Japan is the label in our cellulose products?
Oh, so yeah, it's a long story, but to make it short, um, we were not ready to produce very high-end skincare product back in 2018. That's the year when we introduced our new CeraVe, skincare line. So we wanted to partner, to make a very good quality, not just you know, deliver the expected result, but also very stable, formula for the shelf life 2 3 years. That's quite challenging, when you think about it. You open a new cosmetic skincare product, and then you are using it, open close for I don't know 1 to 2 months, and then during opening your lid of container, or even pump, that area is exposing to the air, and there's a bunch of microorganisms, right, and then it's come to stuck within the exit of the package, then it's going to grow. But because we are so elaborate, using several different active ingredients to preserve, the fresh, the bulk, and that's a quite technology actually. And then butyrene glycol, I said humectant, butyrene glycol and pentylene glycol. Those glycol is actually it's a good moisturizer, good delivery system, but also suppress, the micro growth. So we combine, those active ingredients and make sure we don't use a chemical like a paraben and phenoxyethanol to preserve, that product. So make it short, at that time we really need to have somebody who can make a very good, USANA new skincare line. But yeah, so but in the future, near future, we are planning to make it in house. Uh, Maybe not this year, but sometimes near future, because we learn so much, and we have skincare lab now, and we can test it, skincare, just like other cosmetic company does. So I can't promise right now when, but we are definitely considering bringing back, into the in-house Salt Lake City facility.
Okay, so that was quite a long story. An explanation why we have this made in Japan labels for our cellulose products. And yes, it was really about the technology. And yeah, because we really want to produce quality premium products, skincare products for our customers. So that's it. That's her answer. And actually, Tejan, if you can see right now our chat box, we have a lot of questions from our participants. This means that they're really curious a lot of things about our products in the Sana Salary. So let me choose this question for you. Hmm? Okay, so is it okay to use Radiant Facial Oil instead of night cream or gel after using this light complexion serum? So this is about Radiant Facial Oil.
Mm, yes. So yeah, this facial oil is amazing. It's a very versatile. You can use anyway, but I see the most efficient way to use this facial oil is actually after cleansing and before
After
toner.
cleansing and
Yeah,
before toner. Okay.
yeah. So the reason why is this oil is a very good booster and introducer, that following, cosmetics, skincare products. So when you cleanse, no, actually, I'm sorry, take it back, my word. So cleansing and toner, and
Mm-hmm.
then facial oil. But since I ran out, my toner, I was using facial oil after
After
cleansing.
cleansing.
Yeah, but if you have a toner, you should use it first.
Toner
And then-
first,
Yeah,
and then
oil. And then go back to original questions. And then we use vitalizing serum because that has a what's called the special polymer, which is physically kind of tighten up your skin. So I really want you to use that vitalizing serum after oil, then use the brightening product, and then daytime you have to wear day lotion, day cream to protect, from UV, and night, night gel and night cream, depending on your skin conditions or climate, So it's a lot to use, but if you can use them all, that would be great. If you want to choose it, focus on your concern first. Tightening is so important. Use the vitalizing serum, but the brightening, the even skin tone is more important than use brightening series first.
if they can choose from those two products, they have to choose which that product could really give them the benefit, right?
Mhm.
So if you want skin tightening, vitalizing serum is good for you. But if you want to deal with your hyperpigmentation, those dark spots, and uneven skin tone, then you can choose light complexion serums. It depends upon you, and if you can afford both, then why not try it all? Give it to yourself because you deserve that. And we have here a question. What is the difference between moisturizer and hydrator?
Mm, good questions. There are many people has. I see. At the end of the day, it has a basically same kind of effect, but the moisturizing has more lipids in there. In other words, it's oil in there. But the hydration is more water-based, kind of liquid. Yeah. So that, for example, the bunch of botanical extract is water soluble. So you put the water and botanical extract and mixing it, and then apply your face. It's to me, it's more hydration. But the hydration is easy to evaporate. So you have to do cap on that face with moisturizer.
Yes.
And moisturizer has more oils in it.
Oils. Yes.
So like a sunflower oils, or some synthetic oils, makes your skin feel, very smooth and silky touch, but yet surely cover, the moisture, water contents in your epidermal layers, stratum corneum, the outermost layers. Yeah. So that's, to me, it's a difference.
So does it mean that we can use both the moisturizer and the
You have to
hydrator?
use both. Yeah.
Okay, because there are certain skin
Hydrating.
types that, for example, having oily combination skin type, they choose the hydrator because, of course, they have already that oil production on their sebum. So, but you said that they should really use both hydrator and the moisturizer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So even oily face, I understand, oily skin produce more sebum, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that sebum actually mixed with water, and water soluble ingredients, and then actually make a natural, veil, like a film. So that covers in a certain extent. But to be more sure, facial oil is actually good for all skin
The
types.
skin type.
Oil,
Okay.
yeah. So you might want to apply, facial oil over, like a toner. That's what I've been talking about earlier. make use the cleanser and toner and use the facial oil to make sure the all hydration is trapped, into your epidermal layers. And then this facial oil has a double functions introduced, upcoming, skincare items as well. So that's to me, it's the best way to use it.
Mhm.
But again, it's up to the individual, skin. If you feel, you got pretty good, oils in your face already, then you don't have to do it. But I would recommend facial oil, even oily skin, because they actually control sebum secretion as well.
That's good. That's good. It's actually we don't have yet the radiant facial oil here in the Philippines, Kajun, but looking forward to
Okay.
have that soon. And that's why our participants are asking about it because they find it very interesting and hope to see that product here in the Philippines very very soon. And yeah, that's it. And so for another question, um, I use this participant. She's using clindamycin and I don't know CGT cream. Can I use the serum after applying these products like clindamycin? Like she's having these medications on her face.
Oh, mm, that's something you might want to talk to. Is that the antibiotics? I don't remember.
Yeah, clindamycin is
Yeah,
an antibiotic.
is that antibiotics, right?
Mhm.
Well, I don't know. You have to talk to doctor. It should be okay. I just don't want to say no problem. I don't think it's gonna interfere each other, but you might want to try a little bit, and see how reactive. If there's no reaction, I think it should be okay. I can hear you.
Okay, so this one. Did you hear me a while ago? I was calling out my colleague here. Anyway,
Yeah.
so here, you said that if the person is using like medication, antibiotics, clindamycin, and those different skin creams, they should really consult their prescribing physician because they might experience drug interaction. Because we consider clindamycin as a drug, and we don't want that these medication will intervene with the serum that they are using. Still, the priority of the person should be the treatment. Later would be the enhancement products for their skin. Alright. So okay. Can you still accommodate two more questions, Tejan, before we end?
Sure. Why not?
Because there are a lot of questions here, and I'm just really
You
trying
know what? I just love to see you guys in
to
Philippines.
in person. Yeah.
Person, this is great. Since we skipped conventions, a couple times last year and this year, Asia Pacific too.
Mhm.
But yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's nice to see talking each other, directly, even
Yeah.
through, but through the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good to have you, and we're learning a lot from you because Filipinos really love to talk about skincare.
I
All
know.
those skincare products.
You know
And
what? Philippine Associates is the most eager to learn, about the products, and they give our most difficult questions to me. all the time.
wow, did you hear that, guys?
So
You
I'm
give the
afraid.
most difficult questions to Cajun. That means they're really interested about the products, Cajun. There's no doubt to that.
Yeah, well, this year I really want to see big, sales and enjoy, the product and see that really result, you got expected. And then even though, like I said, if you want to get brighter skin, you can use bleach or you go to dermatologist for, doing some pharmaceuticals, treatment. But most cases, I don't recommend it because it's so artificial and so superficial. You have to be patient and make sure you don't get UV light directly, but then continue to using this brightening product. And 3 to 6 months, take a photo before and after. You see the big difference in the same light, conditions. You see the big difference, and you'll notice, the uneven skin and blemishes, get much better. Of course, we are using clinically, backup, ingredients. Niacinamide is pretty well established, brightening agent, and licorice as well. And then this new mechanism, Angelica root extract. This is pretty interesting to me because this optical illusion actually don't stop production of melanin pigments. So our skin, keratinocyte is producing melanocyte is actually producing pigments, but it doesn't see with your naked eyes on the surface of your skin, which is pretty interesting and protective. That means the melanin pigments actually protecting UV radiations. So we got two, what do you call, two benefits. You still have a melanin protect your skin cells from UV radiation, but at the same time you don't see darkened, or uneven skin, even though we are using brightening products, but so anyway, it's kind of complicated, but I like this product, because I still have a protection. I feel like I'm protected by melanin pigments in my skin cells, but your face complexion is very nice and smooth. So
because you're also using the product, right? That's
I've been using samples after testing. So
so you
that's
are
a
one of
benefit,
those.
right? Yeah.
Okay, so
So-
you're okay. And
Yeah,
so we
also-
have here for one last question before we engage it. We really want to talk to you even more, but still we have to end this training. But here is the question: Are home UV light treatments or equipment is safe to use for long term? Those UV light treatments and equipments, are they safe to use for long term treatments?
Yeah, so I really don't know about those equipment. Is that you're talking about the UV light
Yeah,
or
like those UV light treatments inside derma clinics or inside the homes.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah, of course. I think the equipment or device or machines, whatever dermatologists use, they are all approved by FDA. So it has to be very safe. They have to test it and make sure there's no adverse, effects. So it must be okay. Yeah, I think that's not a problem in my opinion, but I really don't know in a detail, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's safe as long as it is registered in FDA. Okay, so
Yeah.
you just have to look at it if it's registered or not, and if it is, then it's maybe that's really safe for use.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
so I guess that's the end of our question and answer portion with Cajun Ko, and thank you so much to all of our participants. And know that I really want to mention or to read all those questions in our chat box, but we have limited time to do that. So if you have any question, you can reach out to me through my email, linadia.cordon@usanainc.com, so that I can forward your questions to Cajun. Okay, and so Cajun, do you have any message before we end to our Usana associates here in the Philippines?
Yeah, I have to say thank you so much, everyone, using our product, and hope you guys continue to use and enjoy Usana product, and be healthy, and be safe, and hopefully we can see each other in person somewhere in
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Bonn or Salt Lake City. I really hope so. But thank you so much, everyone, and we all thinking about you guys, and hope we can get together.
Yeah, very soon. Hopefully very soon, Cajun. So that's all about our Your Health and USANA featuring our Celoviv product development officer from Salt Lake City, Cajun Ko. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending this training, and hope to see you in our future trainings, of course, with Cajun Ko. And that's it. Thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay pretty, and good morning to all of us. Bye, Cajun. Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Goodbye. Thank you, Nana.
Bye.
Each year we come together to renew our common faith, sharing our commitment to our goals, to bring true health and wealth to every person that we meet. Each day we light the passion in our souls. The power that propels us is the difference we all make, with a vision that will stand the test of time. That by sharing and connecting, we can overcome the odds and conquer every mountain that we climb.